and play with the mask, with the facial fracture.
Yeah, and it's hard to make a blanket statement if it's good or bad for guys to do that. You just hope the player heeds the doctor's advice and doesn't do any further damage by playing injured.
James Jones, who's checked in for LeBron.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
The Bulls leading by 15. Good-looking screen by Gasol. The drive by Brooks. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting a meager 37% for the game. Cunningham's shot is off. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dunleavy dishes to Brooks. The 19-foot shot. Varejao grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. Again, Love missed.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Left side, Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. Butler's got his third rebound on the night. He dishes it to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 10 points for Pau Gasol.
I love his shot selection.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies at their home.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis with the ball. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris?
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And Marc Gasol, surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the shot is good. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. His leads have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Conley kicks to Gasol. Picked by Randolph. Allen dishes to Randolph. Back to Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Allen's got his first 2 points. And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir.
How'd
That's
you
what
know
we
all
do.
that stuff?
That's what we do here.
Woo.
Info and entertainment.
Oh. Now here's Green after LeBron James's miss. Conley kicks to Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And here's Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Wasted no time on that one. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Green. The dish now to Gasol. Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Allen uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Gasol with a punishing pick that time.
Cavaliers trailing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Misses off the left iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
LeBron can't get it to go. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Bulls.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game. And that's the classic